Our relationship started when I was in high school. He came to my morning workouts and really recruited me at Butler and was kind of the first guy that I think believed in me that I could make it to the next level.
And I'm sure, Greg, that relationship played a big role in Hayward deciding to join the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, and not just a connection, but a respect. Hayward, an all-star. Stevens has moved into the conversation for best coach in our league.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Yeah, nice beginning so far. This is how you play out of the gate.
We've got Aaron Baines. Smart is out there with Rozier. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Tice in at the power forward position. That's the Boston Five. Now here's Smart. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Tice. Morris outside. Boston getting another chance here. Shots good by Baines.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Ball against Rozier. There's a good screen. Ball, the pass to Zubac. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And Kevin, you talk about the makeup of a championship roster. Can you win it if you're not bound together, if you're not like a family?
I don't know. I only have one as a family. Yeah. And I just don't know them going forward and doing something together that it represents family. I think that if you're doing something alone, that says solo. If you're doing something as family, it makes it a lot more easy.
Well said. Just 5 on the clock. A 3 from Morris. Here's Baines. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Ball kicks to Kuzma. He dishes it to Beasley. Trying to find Ball. He gets it to him. And he makes that one.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Al Horford is a multiple all-star, and if you count his stats, you miss what he brings to the table. When you factor in his passing, his defense, his efficiency, he does all the things that help you win. Coach Brad Stevens said, Al Horford averaging 15 points a game for you is like other guys averaging 27. Kevin?
The definition of a pro. Terrific guy. Thank you, D.A. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Shots good by Baines.
Well, I liked the first quarter he had. And I'm loving the second quarter even more. Playing with a lot of momentum right now.
Now, here's Ball. Kuzma with the screen for Ball. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for Boston.
And they've pretty much ignored the corner 3 tonight. It's a useful shot to have. It really forces the D out wide and opens things up in the middle.
That one is off. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Terry Rozier. The Lakers also changing it up. JaVale McGee's checked in for Zubac. Ingram comes in for Michael Beasley. And it's LeBron in for Kyle Kuzma. Kevin, can you be great playing NBA basketball and not love to play the game of basketball?
I think it helps, man. You know, to love something is to do it with that love, to do it with that passion, to do it with that effort. You know, I can remember when my grandmother would be in there cooking with my aunt, and they would be in there singing, and they'd be dancing, they'd be tasting, and they'd be
good
mixing.
Memories.
Great memories, and you know, and you would come in there, and it was just a good time, and that energy and that spirit, if you will, or that vibration or whatever was in her cooking, and when you taste their food, it was magical. So
How wonderful.
I like to think that when you play, or when you practice, or whatever you're doing with that love and that passion, with that appetite, with that whatever's in your mind or whatever that picture is that you're chasing, you're doing it with that passion that I'm loving what I'm doing. And when you do it with that passion, it shows. It's radiant. And people see it for what it is, straight up.
Here's Irving following the bucket by the Lakers. Tice kicks to Brown. the pick and finished off by Brown.
Hey, I don't think there's any excuse for allowing Brown to get that deep. I mean, he's brilliant at throwing it down if the defense doesn't stop him.
Now here's James. He's got 8. It's stolen by Morris. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Brown against Stevenson. Brown the pass to Tice. And the basket is good. And it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Morris against LeBron. Pass to Ingram. In the corner, it's Stevenson. It's stolen by Brown. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Really love how Brown distributes the ball, keeping his eyes moving at all times.
And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Al Horford's checked in for Aaron Baines. And it's Jason Tatum in for Marcus Morris. Now here's LeBron. Ingram outside. Shoots the 3. Here's McGee. The kick out to LeBron. Back to McGee. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Good ball movement. Wonderful pass. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Horford with the screen on Rondo. Irving passes to Horford. Celtics passing it around. Picked by Horford. Here's Brown. Rebounded by McGee.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
LeBron dishes to McGee. And it's sent back by Horford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Los Angeles making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dishes it to Ingram. On the mark with the 15-footer. Ingram's got 8 points.
The nice shooting ability of Ingram makes that mid-range J a quality shot.
Irving kicks to Tice. They set the pick. Off the pick. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tice has got 4 points in the quarter.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity.
Rondo with a clean look. No good on the 3. Celtics leading by 9. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Daniel Tice. Tatum. No good on that one. Good D by LeBron. Lakers trail by 9. Kicks to McGee. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
Irving passes to Tatum. Horford against McGee. Horford dishes to Tatum. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the dunk by James.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Lakers second.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
In the corner, Irving with it. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists tonight.
He is in the zone. There's a reason he keeps getting the ball. They're feeding him because they trust him to lead their team.
Now here's Ingram. 8 points for him. Here's the screen. Here's McGee. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Irving misses.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen. Got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from James.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Down kicks to Tatum. Passes to Horford. Shot clock at 6. Here's Irving. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Hart looking for his first basket still in this one. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And let's check out stats for James. He's coming off an excellent season, putting in about 27 points a game, 9 assists and 8 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Now here's Horford. He's got 6. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. Coming off a terrific season. 7th in free throw percentage. And of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in.
Yeah, and he can really take his game outside when he wants to. Horford's got plenty of range to go along with all that work he does on the interior.
Hart. And it's blocked by Brown, and they get it back. And that one drops for him. McGee's got 9 points in the quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Stolen by McGee. And they're running. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Thursday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Houston Rockets.
And for the matchup with the Suns, I think they know how important it is to see how they measure up against the cream of the crop in the West. I'm looking for them to approach it like this is a playoff matchup.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Marcus Smart comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And then for the Lakers, Beasley's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's Tatum. He has 6. Back to Rozier. Shot clock at 5. Horford sets a screen for Rozier. Second shot opportunity. Horford, no luck.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
And too long on the shot. Boston leading by 5. Rozier the pass to Smart. That shot off. And the Lakers going the other way now. This, of course, being game 1 of the season, is their first look at the Celtics. And KG, I know you've got to run, but as always, you've always got a home here. Thanks for stopping by, and please come back.
Man, K-Hall, man, thank you. Thank 2K, man. I appreciate y'all bringing me through here, man. Anytime y'all need God, y'all let me know, man.
The best, Kevin Garnett. And Clark, you know, it's amazing. KG was the alpha dog as a player, and he just continues to carry that with him. That's who he is.
And, you know, I think that's who he will always be, too, Kevin. Seemed like he had the attributes of being a leader and grew into that even more as he was mentored by guys like Sam Mitchell and others. So he's the kind of guy with his personality, his charisma, his work ethic that others find it easy to look up to.
Boston making a switch here. Morris is checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Zubac is checked in for JaVale McGee.
And an excellent pass by Morris, a guy known for his finishing ability, but he also has the skills to facilitate.
Now here's Ball. Count the basket. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
I think he's got to be more aggressive, stronger, getting through those screens. Can't allow shooters that kind of space to pull the trigger.
Here's Morris. Following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Picked by Horford. Using the screen, Morris. It's hauled in by Zubac.
He's been terrible. Absolutely awful. I mean, can't get it going. His shot isn't there right now. You got to help him some other ways.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ball with it. 5 points in the game. Kuzma. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Hayward right side. Unable to get that one. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Boston on top. They lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, they got themselves going in the second quarter. How do you get control of the game back?
It starts with not getting the ball out of the net. You know, we got to get stops, and it starts in that end. That's where it's really going to start for us. And we just got to continue to compete. That's all.
Kyrie, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 12 points and 2 rebounds. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
So far, I love their commitment on the glass. Even when they were playing well, their rebounding remained a priority. And so far, the other side hasn't matched their efforts.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, I'll tell you what I saw in the first half, Ernie. 3 things. Soft defense, not enough pressure, but they can still win this game. They need to ramp it up. Was that 2 or 3? Doesn't matter. You understand, Ernie.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.